And now, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. What up, world? It's the Big DA coming to you live and direct from Kicks and Tees out here in the South end of Seattle. Coming to you live for cspot.com, getwestcity.com. Fortunately, today I got a chance to sit down with the evil genius herself, Miss Jean Grae.
Oh, I am an evil genius. Thank you.
You are, definitely.
Diabolical.
Diabolically. So, well, first of all, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm happy to be in Seattle. I'm planning on committing suicide.
Wow, yeah.
We've made a list of all the things we want to do in Seattle, which are very Seattle things. Eat seafood.
Okay. I was like, are you going to Dick's Burgers?
That just sounds wrong.
It does. If you're from Seattle, it's like totally different.
What's the deal with it?
Man, it's like it's the burger joint that's been around since before burger joints. I mean, you can add it to the list if you guys got time for it.
No, we like burgers.
Okay, definitely.
I'm a foodie, so everywhere we've been going, I've been like, all right, let's try to find some shit. And yeah, Vegas was great, and it was great. We went all out on fancy foods, and I was like, today I want a fucking burger.
Okay, well, you definitely in the right spot,
Yeah, well, thank God, because that's the only thing they sent me on the menu.
Okay. So, just hopping right into it. I know you're on the tour right now, leading up to the Cake or Death, project. I mean, but for your fans, fortunately.
No, it's gonna be awful. So, not fortunately for you guys.
Well, in all greatness of the awfulness, is there a solid release date yet?
There's a release date for the single, which is I guess I'm trying to think of it in terms of singles. It's called You and Me and Everything About. So September.
Okay, yeah. So we'll be seeing that. That's the first single in September, and the album's coming. So
the album's coming. I don't want to do something because I think everyone has a really short attention span right now, and I think people drop albums and like it's hot for like 2 days, and then everybody's like, "Hey, remember that old school classic that came out, Watch the Throne?" I'm like, it was like last week. Everybody relax.
Man, not everyone's even got it yet. But
yeah,
okay.
So kind of spacing things out and doing one at a time and dropping the entire album. Yeah.
So well, moving with that, I just have to tell you, I listened to your Cookies and Comments. I was actually listening to it earlier today.
We're gonna have a conversation right now. So not comments.
No, you're right. It's comments.
So not comments.
Cookies and commas.
Commas would be good because I want people to use punctuation. But
definitely, because that's actually one thing you said in the intro too. It's not commas. It's
I did, and then you said that.
Totally. I mean,
you
it's
just disregarded it. Just
I threw the extra M in there.
That's what Gina's saying. Just.
That's totally my bad. But one thing I did want to know is that you kind of just have an interesting, unique style just all together. So going up to the Cookies and Comas, and then the fact that we got Cake or Death coming up, is there kind of a different approach in those projects, or is it kind of the same and it rolls, or what's kind of like, how do you get to making the music you make?
Well, Cookies is I call it rapidy rap, and it's a lot of fucking words, and it's definitely kind of before Cake drops, which is a very relationship-based album. And a lot of love songs and personal emotions and stuff. So I wanted to put something out that kind of appeased the other end of the spectrum of fans.
Yeah.
And because I know there's people every day who are like, "Oh, I've never heard of you," and I was gonna get a whole bunch of, "Oh, she just does love songs." I'm like, no. Let me remind you that I will kill you.